Dylan Cease just set the tone for this MLB offseason, becoming the first major free agent to put pen to paper. His new deal with the Toronto Blue Jays is a massive 7-year, $210 million contract, locking him in at an average of $30 million per season. It's a life-changing moment for the former Padre and instantly places him among the highest-paid pitchers in baseball. Cease has been inconsistent at times, but elite starting pitching is the most valuable commodity in the sport. There are only so many arms with his raw talent, durability, and strikeout potential, and when that kind of skill hits the market, teams pay up. His signing also shifts the focus to other pitchers who could cash in soon, including Michael King, Ranger Suárez, and especially two-time Cy Young winner Tarik Skubal, who may become the next big name to break the bank. Now that Cease has made his move to Toronto, the conversation quickly turns toward where he ranks financially among baseball's top arms. The highest-paid pitcher in the league is Shohei Ohtani, who pulls in a staggering $70 million a year with the Dodgers. Of course, Ohtani is a once-in-a-generation dual threat as both a pitcher and hitter, which explains his historic contract. Among pitchers who only pitch, Zack Wheeler of the Philadelphia Phillies sits at the top. The gap between Ohtani and everyone else is enormous, but the rest of the list features some of the biggest names in the sport. Jacob deGrom, Blake Snell, Gerrit Cole, Corbin Burnes, Garrett Crochet, Tyler Glasnow, and Max Fried round out baseball's highest earners on the mound. Cease now slides in as the 7th highest-paid pitcher annually and ties for 5th in total contract value. What's interesting is that Cease is the only pitcher in this group who has never made an all-star team. His 2025 season wasn't elite, going 8-12 with a 4.55 ERA, but the potential is there. Teams aren't paying for who he was last year, they're paying for the belief that he can anchor a rotation for years to come. Pitcher salaries haven't just grown, they've exploded. In the early days of baseball, the league's top arms earned barely 6 figures. It wasn't until 1979 that Nolan Ryan became the first $1 million-a-year player. By the 1990s, Roger Clemens and Greg Maddux were securing 8-figure contracts. A decade later, pitchers were pushing past the $20 million mark, and in the 2010s, names like Clayton Kershaw and Zack Greinke shattered the $30 million barrier. Today, top starting pitchers remain among the highest-paid athletes in the sport. Even though they take the mound only once every 5 or 6 days, elite starting pitching is rare, and when a team finds it, they pay a premium. That's why half of MLB's top 10 highest-paid players are pitchers, and why Dylan Cease just earned the biggest payday of his career.